Hello everyone, friends. My name is German Pantelev. Today is the beginning of November 2025. And I welcome you to our comprehensive update on the construction progress of the Uway Boutique Hotel project, which is right behind me. Since we're outside, let me start by telling you about the facade and the landscaping. The first thing that catches your eye is that the road has been significantly widened. Previously, the road around the building was only 2 meters wide. In other words, it was a standard Balinese road where only one car could fit. Thanks to our efforts, the clear roadway around the building has been expanded to 5 meters. So now it's easily enough for 2 cars. Pedestrian zones have also been created on both sides. And there's also a parking area for cars made near the apartment building. So we've really done a proper high-quality landscaping job around the building. You can also already see the facade despite this terrible mesh that's being removed now. The facade is already fully plastered, puttied, and ready for the final layer of decorative plaster to be applied. The only thing holding us back is, of course, the delivery of this very plaster, the rainy season, and some minor architectural touch-ups to make sure the shape of the facade matches the renderings. There will be quite a lot of greenery on our facade, and to place it, we need to install various slats, walls, and different architectural elements on which this greenery will actually be placed. Now, accordingly, let's approach the building and take a closer look at all of this. Our architectural solutions involve having greenery on the facades. And here, for example, we are now on the side of the inner driveway. Here's the inner street, the inner facade. Here, behind the film, we are installing 4 small walls between which the greenery will be placed between. We have a similar solution on 2 other facades as well, meaning this is on the inner and 2 outer facades. So, all of this indicates that we are already very close to the final stages of finishing. Right now, we are on the ground floor. Here we will have various commercial spaces, a laundry, technical rooms necessary for the building's operation, and a parking area. There will be a reception area here, and of course the entrance to the elevator so that all guests can go up to their units. At the moment, we are using this area as a storage space and a small workshop. All the equipment is gradually starting to arrive at our storage. For example, we already have built-in refrigerators for all the units. Over there we have washing machines for the laundry, and some of the soft furniture is here as well. In fact, all the furniture is already ready, but if we bring it all in at once, this place will be completely filled with furniture. So we are bringing it in parts, and the rest is being stored at the manufacturer. Here we use MDF panels for storage, which are used in the finishing of our villas and apartments. Actually, these are leftovers. Almost everything has already been installed. We'll show you all of this from above as well. In our complex, we have installed an elevator, accordingly of a specific brand, KONE. I think many people are familiar with it. It's very high quality, very quiet, and always pleasantly cool inside because of the air conditioning system. It looks stylish and expensive. I believe that everyone who will be using the elevator will be satisfied. So now we'll tell you about all the types of units we have. There are 4: Standard, Comfort, Deluxe, and Lux. We'll show you the degree of completion, explain why some things aren't finished yet, and what condition they're currently in. Right now, we're in a Comfort unit. Here, all the walls have been completely leveled and are ready for the final finishing. That is, everything is leveled and prepared for the application of decorative plaster. We haven't applied the decorative plaster yet because there are certain issues with the supply of materials on the island, and we've been waiting for it for several months now and still can't get it. So all the walls that have been prepared for decorative plaster will be plastered as soon as it arrives. Some of the walls already have MDF panels installed. Everywhere they are supposed to be installed, they have already been installed. Everything looks high quality, good, and matches the rendering. Also, the doors, built-in concealed doors, already have these MDF overlays. Yes, this is the final version. Now everything, the door, the panels, will be covered with protective film, and all the remaining areas will be plastered. Here we have a wardrobe, the kitchen. Yes, everything has been ordered. Everything is waiting for production to be completed, and then it all needs to be installed, and it will be ready. The floor has been leveled, and the final layer, micro cement, remains to be done here. This will be done last, after all the finishing work is completed. And accordingly, the ceiling will be a stretch ceiling. It's already being installed on one of the floors. In this unit, it's not done yet, but I think within 2 to 4 weeks, the ceilings will be installed in all the apartments. And accordingly, after that, all that's left is the furniture, which is already partly in our warehouse and partly at the manufacturer's warehouse. It's all ready. The glazing installation is also complete. We have these triplex glass sliders, everything is adjusted, everything fits perfectly, the quality is high, everything is done, everything is ready. So now we're just waiting for the final finishing materials. Right now, in terms of furnishing, we are in a standard type room, and its level of readiness is exactly the same as that of the comfort type room. That is, all the walls are prepped for the final finishing, the ceilings haven't been installed yet, the floor has been leveled, all the prep work for the podium is done, the glazing is installed, and the readiness is similar across all floors. So, we're waiting for the decorative plaster, then we'll bring in the furniture, do the ceiling, and after that, apply micro cement to the floor, and the unit will be ready. The glazing is also all done. As you know, this is our solution for the absence of a column. That has also been completed, everything is done, everything works. There are still some minor adjustments left here, but overall, everything is ready. Right now, we are in the largest type of unit, which is called LAX. Here, again, we have a similar level of readiness overall. All the walls have been completely leveled, the floor has been leveled, and they're waiting for the final finishing layer, which, as a reminder, is applied at the very last moment. We are waiting for the ceilings to be installed. Here we have a sample light fixture hanging, which we didn't really like, so we'll be replacing it. The rock walls here and in the bedroom have also been completed. The kitchen will be installed here, and the cabinets will go here. All of this accordingly has been done. All of this is either being manufactured directly at the factory or has already been made and is waiting to be installed. The sliders have also already been installed. You can open it here. And by the way, we're lucky with the weather right now. Let's open it now. There will be a sofa here. Right here. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but you can make out the volcanoes. You can sit here and enjoy all of this. So even though the unit still needs some finishing touches, the idea behind it is already fully realized. Now, as for the bedroom, we have a separate one here. This is the only type of unit where we have a separate bedroom. Everything here is also done. The platform for the bed is ready. The glass installation is finished. Everything is the same as before. A sample light fixture has been installed, which, as you can see, we plan to replace because we didn't really like it. This is the case for the Lux type unit. So the level of completion is about the same everywhere. Everything is waiting for the final touch. Now let's take a look at the bathroom. Here we already have the main engineering systems have been installed, including concealed mixers. There are two here, one of which is for the shower. The installation for the toilet has been completed. I think many people know the brand. It's a well-known one. Everything here has been done to the highest quality standards. All the engineering networks are ready. Everything is ready. Again, just the final finishing and the installation of all the plumbing fixtures remain, and then you can move in. So, right now we're in a deluxe type unit. These are our most Instagrammable units with a view. Yes, meaning we have a direct view of the ocean. Here too, everything is ready. The floor, ceiling, and walls are all in exactly the same condition. We're waiting for the plastering and the kitchen to be installed. Once all that is installed, you can move in. All the engineering systems, plumbing, everything is already done. The glass is installed, the sliders too, everything is ready here as well. Here we'll have a sofa, a lounge area. And here too, everything is ready. This will be the sleeping area. These are the same sliders we've mentioned several times before. Overall, only the final touches remain. Plastering, furnishing, and then you can move in. Right now, we're in the corridor on one of the floors. The level of completion is exactly the same as in the apartment. The walls are finished, we're waiting for the ceiling, the engineering systems are all in place, and the floor is leveled. Naturally, at the same time as all the apartments, we're working on the common area, and in terms of readiness, it's not lagging behind. The staircase has already been completely polished as well, so all the main complex tasks are done and we're at the final stage. So friends, right now we are in the villa section. Here, let me remind you, there are 6 two-bedroom villas. The facade here is at the same stage of completion as the apartments. That is, all the walls are plastered, puttied, and ready for the application of the final exterior layer. Large entrance doors have been installed, these rotating ones right here. All stained glass and glazing have been installed. Everything is ready, adjusted, and ready for use. We're plastering, doing landscaping, and the facade will be completely finished. So right now we are inside one of the villas. The level of completion is the same for all of them. Accordingly, the floor has been leveled. That is here, again, only the final layer of micro-cement remains, which is done at the very last stage. The rock walls have been completed and only need to be painted. Here, the wall where the TV will be placed has been assembled, leveled, plastered, and puttied. Niches for greenery have been made. So all of this is ready. Some of the furniture has already been brought in, some from here, some from the apartment setup. Here we have the bathroom. This wall is not finished yet. There will be a final layer and MDF panels will be installed here. Over here is a small guest bathroom. The faucet and the toilet installation are already in place. So overall, it's almost all ready as well. Now, let's go to the inner courtyard. The walls of the inner courtyard have already been assembled. Of course, they will still be finished later. The pool has already been lined with natural marble. Everything is ready and done. The finishing touches are being put on the technical room for the pool equipment. And once that's completed, all that remains is the landscaping. A layer of gravel, greenery, and everything will be ready. The windows are installed and we have these tall doors here. I don't even know exactly how tall they are, but definitely over 3 meters. Everything works smoothly, everything is well adjusted. Let's go to the second floor. By the way, the staircase has already been polished, everything is ready. There are only a few minor details left, but those will be taken care of. Restoration, of course, which we will also do using special compounds designed for this type of work. The electrical wiring for the staircase is in place, there will be lighting, and that's all ready as well. In the bedrooms, the final finishing work is in full swing and MDF panels are being installed everywhere necessary. That's it. See you next time. Overall, everything is also ready for the final finishing. In the bathroom, we have a sample of the ceiling installed. Thank goodness it's just a sample because it was already damaged during the active construction work. The faucets, plumbing, everything is also ready for use. The sliders are all pretty much the same as in all other types of unit. In the bathroom, we have built partitions, yes. So here we have 2 separate sinks. Over here is the shower area. Facades, and on the other side is the toilet area. All the plumbing is already installed and ready. Only the final finishing touches now remain. So right now we are on the rooftop. Here too, all the main preparatory work has been completed. We've ordered the glass. Let me remind you that part of the rooftop here will have a glass roof. Yes, we've already ordered the glass. It's currently being custom made for us because you can't just buy such a large size in a store. By the way, the marble finishing of the jacuzzi is already done here, so you can already get in and enjoy it. Here we've created a space where you can sit and accordingly enjoy the view. Here we'll have the machine room, and over here is the lounge area with a terrace. Friends, thank you all for joining us for this tour. I hope that through the camera you were able to feel the quality of this project, the way we approach it, and how well it is turning out in line with the renderings and its concept. I hope you're as happy about it as we are. Thank you all. I think we'll see each other again at the stage of final finishing.